Hey all, this is Val here with another Dungeon Hunter Champions video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Nature Scion, Dr. Synapse. Alright, so I built this guy a while ago. He is just awesome. I mean, I can't say enough good things about Dr. Synapse. He does amazing damage. He's just so good. He's just so good. His damage is really good. Let's go ahead. We'll jump right into his skills. All right. So his first skill, which is his auto attack skill, Palm Blast, damages target enemy with a chance to mark. Each time he uses another skill, he becomes empowered. When empowered, the Psycho Drones will assist him and the next time he attacks, shooting nearby enemies at random. Bonus damage based on accuracy. So already we're starting to see, alright, we could do adept, we could do accuracy. There's a few things in there. So let's go to the next one. Psycho Wave, which is his first active skill, unleashes a wave of psycho energy, dealing damage and pushing back enemies in a cone. Removes one buff from each affected enemy and inflicts ongoing damage if a buff was removed. So basically, if he removes a buff with this, he drops OGD in place of it. His second active skill, Repulsion Field, sends out 2 Psycho Drones to project a wall of pure psycho energy. The wall shocks nearby enemies, dealing damage and knocking them away. Each enemy can only be shocked once. Okay, just real quick, not even related to this.
Stay on target.
But he has Psycho in his stuff so much. Anyone else? A picture.
Stay on target.
M. Bison, Psycho Crusher. You know, that's the first thing I think about. I've been gaming a long time, so Street Fighter and M. Bison. I keep seeing Psycho. That's what I think about. All right, so basically, he just drops a shield that pushes enemies back and damages them. His third active skill, Barrage, sends out a swarm of Psycho Drones that randomly shoot nearby enemies for several seconds. Each shot deals damage and disorients. This debuff can only affect each enemy once. What that means is, yes, this is AoE, but if he's already hit that enemy and it's been disoriented, it's not going to disorient it again while it has the disorient buff up. Once the disorient buff drops and he does this again, then it will disorient them. So we've already seen we've got some bonus here from accuracy. We do want to land OGD. So you could choose to focus on accuracy. So that way you're going to get more OGDs and you're going to get more bonus damage from Palm Blast. But now here's the thing on this bonus damage from accuracy or from HP. My own testing and one of my viewers, Smitty, kind of confirmed this. You really don't see huge bonuses from these right here. You really don't. It is still better in almost all situations to just stack attack over trying to focus on the bonus damage here. Now, true, if you stack attack and still are able to get 100% accuracy, then obviously you're going to do more damage. But I think you're doing a detriment to yourself if you're focusing more on getting the 100% accuracy to get a bonus here over just building pure attack to get more bonuses there. But if you can do both and still maintain high attack, then obviously you're going to do more damage and it's going to be more worth it to you. So let's take a look at how I built him. Now, his gear on him isn't even that great for me. What I decided to do with him is I went Mortal Keen because this was back when I'm actually still huge into Mortal. The thing is, if you go Mortal, make sure you get at least 75% crit at minimum for me. Because Mortal means nothing if you don't crit. His build I went with him, I went attack, crit rate, accuracy. So that way we can take some advantage of that. Here's his stats, which are just garbaggio. Like, he has 85, 95% crit with the guild bonus for me. That's going to be 99% crit. He has really low attack, but he has enough crit damage to be good. He has 98, 100% crit when you figure in the guild bonus, and 120% crit damage. Now, attack is super low. He is one of the units I also forgot to go back on Rune Day. Or, excuse me, I can't believe I'm still saying Rune. I mean Laundry Day and gear. So on Laundry Day, I forgot to go back over him and actually take care of his gear and get him all, you know, get him all good. So as you guys saw from my ED10 video covering Kendrick, Dr. Synapse can easily outdamage Monis with no problems using Kendrick, because Kendrick does supply him a DPS buff. But we've already seen that. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw Wonga in here. Wonga brings a defense buff and a attack buff all in one. As you can see here, raises attack, raises defense. He's the exact same thing as Mojo, just element neutral. So instead of using Kendrick, because we've already seen him with that, we're going to use Mojo. Let's hop right in and we'll take a look. We're going to skip that, and then we're going to go ahead and target Dr. Synapse. As you can see, he's doing great numbers. That crit damage is really coming in. Now, if I had more attack on him, these numbers would be really disgusting. I am going to fix them, though. It's just I have so many projects currently going on that he kind of falls to the wayside, especially because he does good as it is right now. So it's kind of hard for me to go back. When I need reliable damage against any water-based units, I always bring this guy, which is why you see him here in my ED10 team. If you have him, I mean, he's definitely a unit worth building, as you'll see. You'll see his numbers. He just does great. And this is on Mortal. You could do the same build on Adept. It would be a lot harder. So you would have to actually build him attack, either crit rate or crit damage on gloves, and then attack for the bracer. The reason why the gloves are either or is you don't know how your subs are going to go right off the bat. So if you get great subs for crit rate, and you can go ahead and put crit damage on your gloves. If you don't get great subs for crit rate, then you're going to have to go crit rate on gloves. So that's why that's a swing slot, depending on how well your subs go, depending on which you need to work on, either crit rate or crit damage. But it's really good. It's a really, really good build. He does a lot of damage. Adept would be ideal, but it would be extremely hard to build, because, especially if you also want to try to get him a little bit of accuracy to make sure that his OGD sticks. Not so much for the bonus damage, but just to make sure his OGD sticks, his mark sticks, right? So that would be extremely hard on Adept, but it's doable. You just got to get really, really, really lucky on your subs. As you can see, Mojo makes a big difference as far as how much damage you're absorbing because of his defense buff. Now, I would consider Kendrick part of a YOLO team more than a sustain team, and I would consider Wonga or Mojo more for survivability. Actually, he just got one shot. It was pretty sad. But we had our buff up pretty much until the end. Let's take a look at the damage numbers. So here we are. We see in this situation, Monis did beat us out by about 52,000, which isn't a lot of attacks, to be honest with you, considering you do 10,000 damage. So in this situation, Monis did come back and win. But Dr. Synapse is not too far behind him. Don't let this fool you, though. You saw my gear. You know that he definitely has a lot more potential. And also keep in mind, he's only level 50. Monis is 60. And he has not that great gear, to be completely honest with you. So once I fix that, he's going to easily outdamage Monis. So keep that in mind. Don't look at this and say, oh, well, look, Monis outdamaged him. Yeah, but Monis barely did, and he's 50. Monis is 60, and with much, much better gear than he has. So as you can see, easily he would be able to surpass Monis. He's a great unit. We'll come back just one more time and look at my stats, and you can compare them to Monis stats just to show you. So here's Monis. Monis has 1,800. He's got 451% crit, 93% accuracy. Dude, we only got about 900 attack here. That's it. 900 attack. And we're right there at level 50 with Monis. So look at this. Look at the gear. Not that great. Look at Monis's gear. Really good. It's good. All his key pieces are plus 15. He's rocking attack, accuracy. So he's already dual attack. And he's barely out damaging Dr. Synapse. So that's just a preview of what you can do. Now imagine, you have yours. He's your tried and true DPS. So he's the one that you're throwing all your good gear, be it whatever you got for him on there. he's going to destroy Monas in DPS. Now, you're always going to bring Monas, right? No, hands down. I'm not saying he replaces Monas. He is in addition to running Monas to get you some true damage, right? So if you have him, build him. He's a great unit. He's cool looking. I mean, look at this guy. This guy just looks friggin' awesome. My only complaint with all of these, right? My only complaint is the feather. That's it. Or even, is that even a feather, or is it a, I don't know, or a leaf? I don't know. That thing's the only complaint. But otherwise, this guy looks freaking awesome. But yeah, Dr. Synapse is a definite build. If you have him, you will not be disappointed. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as usual, all you dudes and dudettes out there, stay frosty.